Talking today to Arun Nagar, who is the CEO of VAS Africa. Arun, how did the company come to be set up?
VAS Africa was set up as an Africa-centric VAS company from Spice Group. Spice Group has been in India for quite some time now. Spice have a VAS company in India called Spice Digital, which has been in the space for about 11 years now.
And is one of the leading...
Indeed, I'd say surely it's one of the top 3 VAS companies in India.
So you work with all the mobile operators in India?
Yes, of course. In India we are with all the majors, Airtel, Vodafone, Reliance.
All those companies?
All of them. And now in Africa as well, we have about 15 platforms currently under implementation, 8 of them live already, and the other 7 should be live by the end of September.
And which countries are you in Africa?
East Africa, Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Nigeria and Ghana in the west, and Zambia in the south. We should be coming into South Africa again by the end of September.
And what sort of content are you offering to the mobile operators?
At the moment it's essentially audio, so music, gospel, comedy, live streaming of audio content as in from an FM feed or out of even a congregation, a religious congregation or an event happening in one of the remote towns or villages in Africa can be streamed live, so that's what we do.
And has that happened, or is that?
Much of it has already happened, as in piped, recorded content is already being streamed. Mm-hmm. So we have a lot of music, a lot of gospel, some comedy happening in Tanzania, Kenya and Nigeria. And the other markets we should be starting soon.
And when you say comedy, what kind of things are?
For example, I'll talk about Tanzania. There's a famous comedy group called The Comedy, literally The Comedy, and they're very popular on television. But television has limited reach in Tanzania, whereas mobile has more than 18 million subscribers. So, and comedy content, as you must appreciate, is good enough on audio as well. So we make it accessible to all the subscribers of all the operators.
So basically you just take the soundtrack off the program.
That's right. We just take the soundtrack off the program. We sell a service to the interested subscribers on a subscription model. And yeah, there you are.
And how many people buy into that service?
We don't segregate in terms of the stream itself. So we don't segregate in terms of the content category. Yeah. But let's say for one of the operators in Tanzania, we have a penetration in excess of 18% as we speak.
Of their total subscriber?
Of their total subscriber base. So on a subscriber base of about 5 million, we have 800,000 subscribers.
And is that the high end of your...
No, that's essentially a mass market product.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a very mass market product. It's actually meant for people who cannot really afford a television or a let's say an iPod or a high-end MP3 player. So this makes music and other audio content available to them at very, very low cost.
And you're competing presumably with people like Exact Mobile?
I am not too sure about the space they're in. To the best of my knowledge, they're not into IVR. They don't use IVR as a bearer. They mostly deliver their content mostly over WAP, as movie sites, etc. Yeah, but we are more in the IVR space.
So what future plans have you got?
We are essentially a white label managed service provider to the operators. So we have a portfolio of products and platforms. We use all the bearers, voice, SMS, WAP, 3G as well. So one after the other, we intend to bring in all the other platforms here.
And so you'll be doing video content?
Indeed, with 3G, video content will also be made available to the subscribers, and that's why we've been waiting for our entry in South Africa. South Africa has more 3G subscribers than some of the other markets where we're currently present. So once we're in South Africa, 3G content will be surely offered to the subscribers.
And have you brought Bollywood content to East Africa, or is that?
We have licenses for audio. And once we come into South Africa, surely we'll be bringing in Bollywood content as well. I mean, as you must know, there's already a thriving ethnic Indian population here, more than 1 million. So, yes, of course, we'll bring Bollywood content.
Arun, thanks for talking to me today.
Lovely to talk to you.
Thank you.